First, let me just say thank you for being a member of the Inner Circle. A couple of big things of the week. Hunter Biden's former business partner, Devon Archer, testified this week. I thought that his testimony, which was released in a transcript on Thursday, is devastating to President Joe Biden. It proves that Biden lied consistently as a candidate and has been lying as president, because clearly, according to Devon Archer, who was Hunter Biden's business partner, Joe Biden was helpful in a variety of ways. He went to dinners with people who were potential business people. He was on the phone calls at least 20 times, according to Archer. Archer admitted that there's no specific example of Joe Biden doing anything except letting everyone know that Hunter had access to him. But that access was the key to everything. I go to Cafe Milano. I like it a lot. And apparently so does Joe Biden. He went to 2 dinners at Cafe Milano, one in 2014 with the Russian oligarch Yelena Boccherini, who was the widow of the mayor of Moscow, and she sent $3.5 million to Hunter. And there were some Kazakh businessmen also involved in that. And then another one in 2015 with a group that included Burisma executive Vadim Pozarsky. And you might note that the people at Burisma absolutely called upon the Bidens to get rid of the prosecutor who was threatening them. Archer also noted that Hunter was wired $142,300 in April 2014 by the Kazakh businessman named Kenay Rakashov, which is fascinating because it was shortly after Joe Biden had dinner with him. Hunter used the money to buy a Porsche, and I've always thought that'd be the great starting point. It's a picture of that Porsche and Hunter, and the absolute fact that nobody in their right mind was going to give Hunter $142,000 if his name had been Hunter Smith. It was the Biden part of it that really mattered. Another example in the ongoing story of how bad your government is and how bad the bureaucracy is. Apparently in Illinois, COVID fraud could go up to $5 billion. Identity thieves stole $2.8 billion in unemployment insurance and lockdown. By the way, $2.8 billion sounds like a lot, but our current indications are that in California, $20 billion, not million, $20 billion was stolen from the California Unemployment Insurance Fund. The whole thing is just crazy. And frankly, I think the federal government ought to demand that the states pay back all the money that they so totally mismanaged. One other note, Obama having private meetings with President Biden. Obama, I think, is worried by Trump and is getting more and more active as he realizes how incompetent Biden and Kamala Harris are. A couple other things. Ron DeSantis, who's desperately trying to break out, has accepted an invitation from California Governor Gavin Newsom to debate. I think that's a dubious idea. Newsom's very smart, very clever, and is going to work very hard. And frankly, that doesn't get DeSantis where he needs to get in terms of the nomination. I should tell you, our next Inner Circle Zoom town hall meeting will be Tuesday, August 22nd at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you'll join me. You can register for the event by logging into your Inner Circle membership account. You can also submit your questions in advance by going to gingrich360.com/questions. If you have friends who would like to be a part of the Inner Circle, please ask them to join us by going to newtsinnercircle.com. My new book, March to the Majority, is now a bestseller, and it's available at Amazon, at Barnes & Noble, and at bookstores everywhere.